everybody, it's TheNidien, and this is episode 15 of my Brink playthrough. This is a little defense mission where we got to defend a pillar, and then you have to defend something else, and then you have to defend them from hacking. Oh, you got to defend the bridge from letting the bot get through and all that good stuff, and then you have to defend them from hacking. And what you're going to see is I'm running operative for the most part. I do switch back and forth here and there to engineer just to try to disable some of these bombs. And it doesn't work out very well because I don't have any points in engineer, so I can't put a turret up or anything else like that. But so I'm running mostly with operative. I've been playing around with it a lot more. I really dig the class and what it's got going for it. But if you're wondering, I'm running heavy body style with a Gatling gun and the Mossington shotgun with a silencer and red dot on it and all that other good stuff. My review on the Gatling gun, I dig it. If I'm gonna run heavy body style, I'm gonna run just strictly with this Gatling gun, and then whatever else I feel suits my needs for the different type of mission for a secondary, and go from there. I don't think I'm ever gonna let this Gatling gun go as far as playing heavy body style when I do play heavy body style. So that's my take on the gun. It's really well done. It's balanced just along with everything else. You know, if you get a high-level soldier to give you some more ammo, you know, you get up to 600 and some rounds that you can have on you. So I mean, running out of ammo, I do run out of ammo quite frequently because I spray and pray way too much. But it is what it is. So in the beginning of this mission, where you see me run down and get the health command post, I suggest you guys do that if you're on the defense side of this. It does nothing but help you out, and then go around and try to annoy the guys trying to hack through that to get them the health command post, because once they get through there, it's really hard to get back down there and get it. So I suggest you get it while you can and try to keep them guys off that hack box as much as possible and try to get it, just annoy the shit out of them and have them worry about that. As you can see, I'm playing with one of my subscribers, Diva10. We got in a couple games, and I do believe there's a couple other guys on the opposite team fighting against us. We actually got into some matches against people. It was a lot of fun, actually, and it brings what Brink should be. Hopefully, like I said, I haven't seen a patch in a long time from this game. I have no idea what they're doing for after support as far as anything goes. Unfortunately, they haven't proven anything and just let the game slide. But hopefully they get matchmaking up. But what you're seeing here is I'm doing a comms hack, and this is higher up in the operative, or yeah, is it operative? Operative talent tree, if you want to call it that. You'll see that I have the thing where it makes them glow, obviously, and then when you do the comm hack, you have to do this comm hack when they are still alive. They have to be flailing around on the ground. But what you have to be real careful of, and I mean real careful of, because I've had this happen in a couple games, is the guys that are using the second chance perk in this game. Because if you go up to them and they're flailing around, all of a sudden they blast you in the face with a couple rounds and you're down. But while they're flailing around like a dead fish, like a fish out of water, go up, comms hack them, and what that does is put everybody's on their opposite team's location on the mini-map below. Now, I thought it was a possibility that it made them all glow, but once I started realizing that it didn't do that, and it would be extremely overpowered if it did that, if it made all these guys glow. So it's kind of a good thing they didn't do that, but that's what I was kind of expecting, because I didn't know what to expect because I haven't played around with it too much. But it puts all their blips on the mini-map. Really well done, and I dig it. I dig it a lot. And as I've been playing a little bit more with the needle bomb there, I don't know what they call it, the cow tap or some shit like that. It's actually, like I said in my previous video, it doesn't slow them down like the description kind of says, but it gets damage out there, and that's what you want. You want them coming through. It's a very good choke point holder because they're not going to pay attention. They're going to run over it, and what that does is let them run over it, gets the damage out and about, and then let you finish them off. It does its deed. I also believe it knocks them down. So if they run through it too fast, it knocks them down. So it's I'm digging an operative And once I get all this done and over with, I think I may just stick with operative and go from there, and maybe possibly respec one more time to finish off the other things I've been playing with operative. But I'm digging operative, and like I said, one good operative on your team can make the other team's day just a living nightmare. So that's where I stand with this. It's a simple defense mission. Is it sped up? Yes, it's sped up, obviously, because you don't run around like this with heavy body style. Because this ended up turning into a 21-minute battle for everything towards the end, and it was just a really, really, really fun match, and what Brink is just about when you actually get in against other players. So it turned into a 21-minute battle, and that's why it's sped up to roughly 15 minutes. So, you know, about 1.5 times, or maybe even a little bit more. Unfortunately, I just don't think I could keep everybody entertained for 21 straight minutes. I don't even know if I could keep myself entertained for 21 straight minutes. But that's what we got going there. On another side note, I got my, oh my gosh, my hard drive today. So I'm going to be putting that in. I also had to order a fan for my processor because I noticed when I was rendering videos and when I was playing Team Fortress 2 with fraps going and everything, my processor temps were a little too high for my liking at a sustained rate. So I got to drop that down about 10-15 degrees Celsius. So I went and ordered myself an aftermarket cooler. I'm going to get that on. That should be here tomorrow, hopefully. So I'm going to hold out on the hard drive until that all comes and do it all at once, so I'm not dicking around too much with my computer. But what that means is there's a possibility that I'm not going to have a video up for the next couple days, just to let you guys know. Something as simple as installing a hard drive, but you know, I got to reinstall Windows. I got to do the 16.5 days of updates. I got to get all this programs back on there. I'm going to put them all on a disk before I do it, so it's not that hard and I can just whip right through it. But at the same time, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort before I try to go to work and all this other crap, taking care of the baby. So there's going to be a couple days here where I probably don't have a video up, and that's what's going on there. I'm getting my computer situated, I'm getting it all upgraded, and just making my life easier. So in order to make your life easier, it's got to take a couple days of screwing around. So that's where I got to go there. And that's probably going to be, I'm going to probably start that tomorrow, so my next video may not be up till Thursday or Friday, unfortunately. But we're getting there. And then once I get all this taken care of, like I said, it's going to make my life easier. I'm going to be able to put out more videos, faster videos, and everything else, and get it done. And that's where I got going there. If some of you are wondering, I've got a couple PMs. First night with the baby was a epic fail. We got lucky. He doesn't really cry too much, but I think we got him. He got a little too cold. I didn't have him swaddled correctly, I don't think, and he just didn't want to go to sleep. I mean, he wasn't a nightmare, like he was being a good little boy and everything like that. But the kid just didn't want to sleep and getting a little fussy and all that. But so I was up till like almost 5 in the morning, screwing around with that. And then got up, and then I was doing this comm, had to run. I forgot it was my brother's birthday. Had to run and go do a luncheon with him. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, the crazy life. The crazy, crazy life of an average human being. And that's what's going on there. So I'll have episode 16 up for you guys as soon as I get done. Unfortunately, that's going to bring the Brink playthrough to a close. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing Brink. That just means that'll probably might be one of the last few videos of Brink I put up, unless they do actually come out with a DLC and all this other crap. Because, I mean, there's just not much to anybody to view. I mean, I'll record them, and if something really crazy happens, I'll probably put it up. But other than that, what I'm going to do is just stick to Team Fortress 2, Battlefield, and Homefront videos for now. I was going to go pick up another game, but obviously due to me having to buy a fan and getting this new hard drive and all that shit, it kind of took my video game money away. So that's what's going on there. Eventually I'll get another game, and we'll see what's out at the time, and we'll do a couple playthroughs on that, and just kind of hang out and wait for Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, and if I get it gifted to me, I'm going to be bringing you guys some Modern Warfare 3 videos, no ifs, ands, or buts. But we all know my backstory on all that shit, so I'm not going to get into it again. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I got going on. And like I said, this is pretty much a simple defense mission against a few blokes that just didn't quite make it. They gave us a hell of a run. They sure did, and it was good just playing with a subscriber, Diva10, and I have a lot of fun playing with him, and a lot of good communication going on, and setup-wise and all that stuff. I can't imagine getting into a game where it's like 6 versus 6 and just having 2 full teams of just strats and everything going on. I mean, that's what I'm waiting for. That's the epitome of what Brink could be and what Brink should be. So it's kind of unfortunate on that side of the thing. I've gotten a lot of PMs about how it's a lot better on the PC due to, you know, dedicated servers, and you can switch servers and find people just like that and find full servers or almost full servers. Whereas this, we're kind of going in blind on the console. Unfortunate. It's one of those unfortunate side effect things. But in the meantime, while I'm doing all this computer upgrading, I may be able to start buying some of these games for the PC and getting them recorded and going that route, so I always have that option available to me. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I may, you know, I'm not gonna go strictly PC gaming like I was back in the day, but I may start branching out a little bit more and get back to my roots, like I said, with PC gaming, and where I started and where it all came from, and then I kind of evolved into the, not evolved, and a lot of people want to call it devolved, but I kind of made the transition over to consoles just due to because they were easier access and everything else, and that's where it just went from there. But yeah, so, whoa, excuse me, a little frog in the throat. It's still there. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. And then, yeah, so where was I? Oh, we're back here. So, another little tip here. Once they get to this point, I mean, I thought we had these guys dead to rights at the bridge. I mean, look, that was pretty close. And then I thought we might have been able to hold these guys up to get the bot and just hold them for another minute and a half, but unfortunately they repaired it like goddamn lightning and got that thing up and running again. So we got back into this corner here while we're hacking. So there's 2 tips here. I can give you a tip for either side. When you're attacking this and you're hacking this, you can either hack it on this side, or you can start the hack and then run around behind and hide out in the back room. And you're actually going to see a guy do that. They were hacking it, and I was in there, and I'm like, where the hell is this guy? And I'm running around. You'll see it eventually. And if I notice it, I'll point it out to you guys. But that's what happens there. So you can hack it in front here. You can hack it all the way back here and hide behind these little computers. And then you can run around the back and hack behind there. So that's that. So on the flip side with the defense, you see Diva10 putting up a turret there. That's an excellent spot for a turret. And then you can also put up, I would suggest if you have another engineer buddy, to put up a turret around the back side of that wall to stop him from there. And here again, as you can see, I comms hack that guy, and I get them all up on the radar and see where they're coming from, instead of having them just being blips when they get within range of hearing distance for your character type thing, or they're shooting. So it helps out immensely. And I would suggest putting mines down all over the place. And as you can see, I throw the little needle bomb out there and try to block that route off right there. I would actually suggest, after watching this video a few times, would be just to throw it right up against that wall and have it bounce off and blow up in a line right before that comm hack station, so they have to run through it. There's no way of them getting around it. They can't go around and go through the other door. If they want to hack it, they got to go up there. And yeah, as far as mine placement, if you take the engineer perk like Diva10 had, I think he had 2 mines. You could put one on almost every entrance into this place, and go from there. One thing I've noticed too, though, is you got to watch the lag. There's been some really weird lag lately, and in this game you can't notice it because it's sped up, but I had a lot of points where I was getting 0 hit detection. 0. It was weird. I'm pretty sure it was a lag, but it may very well have been the Gatling gun. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play with it more. But that's about it, guys. We're wrapping it up. So as always, have a nice day. Peace.